So you want to recreate. How do I feel about this? The art situation.
The whole thing.
All right, cool, thanks. I can do. Okay, so let me explain what is happening right now, right? For those of you that are working on projects where you have existing crown molding, like for example, let me zoom in. So there's the crown molding that was already up. It's right there. I'll just show you over here. It's better. Okay, it's more light over here. So you see the crown molding, boom, 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 all the way around. I wanted Ron to give me thicker crown molding without taking down the existing crown molding, to just go purchase thicker crown molding. So we had the idea of adding a strip and then painting the wall part that you can see not painted below the strip, right? To give the illusion of a larger crown molding. So all of that will be painted and it'll just at glance look like one thick piece of crown molding. Okay, so this piece is up right here. He's went to that far. My concern is this area here. When he turns that corner here, you see this arch? I feel like he's gonna be really, really close to the arch. However, I'm totally fine with it now that I'm thinking about it, because there will be curtains up. So past this point here, over here on this corner, is where you will begin to see the crown molding again. So you'll get the idea that, okay, there's thick crown molding all the way around, with the exception of me hanging curtains here. So I don't think it's gonna matter, baby.
It might just fit right under it. So if I put this board up.
So he's using a 2x4 as his spacer, like this.
Yeah.
So it literally sits right at the top of the archway. And it's only gonna be in these two spots. Right? And then the curtains will go above.
So do you think that we should use is this 2-pack, or should we use like a 1x3 instead of a 1x4?
I like how thick it is though. I like that.
I do too.
It's only gonna be you're not even gonna see this now that I think about it. Ron, curtains will be up right there.
Sure, we will.
That's it. That's the only place, so you'll still know that it's thick. It's crown molding.
All this is white.
Yeah, everything up there I want white. So it'll just look like one piece. That's the only problem, is right there, is right at the very top of the arch, which is okay.
And that's okay too, yeah, it fit.
Because curtains will be over there. You won't even see it.
You sure you don't want to go a little narrow?
No, because then it'll be smaller. I want it smaller.
Go on.
That's the only place that it's going to be like that.
Keep going. I need to cut a little bit off of this one. I cut this one a little bit too much.
It looks so much better in here. Don't you agree that this looks better already, Ron?
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It's so open. I ain't even really realized how much stuff was going on in here, but it look nice. We got it.
And so let me show y'all, if I can show you in the dark, what that crown molding gonna look so thick and good up there. So we're doing this part of it actually, just so you guys will know, because it still hasn't been painted. So we're doing this part so that everything can get painted at the same time. The white crown molding part, and then, you know, the walls down the baseboards will be like so. I'm already loving it, and there's no paint on it at all yet. It'll make a lot more sense when the paint comes in. When you see the paint white to mimic one thick. So if you want to cheat, this is a good way to cheat and save a ton of money, especially if you already have crown molding up. You already have it up, it's installed, you good to go. Just add to it and build it out to be a much thicker, substantial crown molding. Like that, to give that illusion of. Because once it's painted, you can't even tell that it's not a piece of crown molding. He also, because I just happened to mention that I like a 6-inch baseboard. These are the standard baseboards, of course, you know, most people have in their houses or whatever. Some people are fortunate to have the 6-inch baseboard. You know, just so you know, you can also cheat, just like up top, down here at the bottom, if you wanted to. If you wanted a thicker baseboard, you could do the exact same thing at the bottom by just adding, like, see, this is the baseboard, this is the standard. You could also come up here with the decorative trim or the exact same kind of like we're using in this project and just bring it up like here, say to here. Okay, look, bring it up to here, right? See that space? See the amount of space from here to say here, right? If you wanted it to come up, and then use your trim at the top, boom, 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 and then all of this from here up to the trim would be painted. So at first glance, it's gonna look like you just have a decorative 6-inch baseboard all the way around your home. If you wanted to do like a quick update, give your house a little bit of a luxe look, a little bit more of a custom look, that's just a trick for you. But you definitely don't have to do this, okay? I just wanted a thicker baseboard for the dramatics of it. I love a thick baseboard. So that's that on that. Hopefully that explained, my explanation was explanatory enough for you. And now I'll go all the way around here. Like that. Okay, so if you run into a problem, if you try this, what I'm doing right here, and you'll see it at the end. But this is where the original crown molding stops. You see how it is at an angle, and then they finish it on the side so that it'll just look like complete crown molding, right? Well, with what me and Ron are trying to do by adding that piece, Ron did not like the idea of taking the piece over, stopping it, and then we paint here. So he wants to mimic this same look using this. Baby, where's the piece that you had?
Right here.
So
this the piece.
So let me put that in here because you cut it a specific way. Turn it down like face down, down this way. So he cut the trim at the same angle, right? And then he took the end off, but he also kept the end to add back so that it'll give that same slanted, complete look. And we're gonna see how this works out.
So take that end, return it, and glue that so it'll end like that.
So it'll end like a cap.
Instead of like, yeah, end like a cap instead of being funky.
You don't like the raw edge, nor does he like the fact of having to paint the wall. He feels like it just doesn't look complete to him.
Put that there.
Okay.
All right, and then come around this end.
And you're gonna?
And then I'll put this, come around here.
Well, baby, it is dark in this corner.
Let's turn that on.
This one?
Yeah, hold it up. And hold the other one up too. The next one. Okay.
Okay,
Put it
so.
up, and then if I put this.
See how, okay, look, you know you can see it really good. You see how the end of the original crown mold is just like capped off or whatever? He wants to do the same with the trim.
See that? See that end?
Okay, now that's how he wanted to look, like mimic the top so that it doesn't look like.
In here. I gotta cut it, but anyway, I put that piece right there, like that.
To just give it a complete end of the wood look.
And now it looks like one piece of wood when we paint it all white.
And he's gonna,
That's the
Oh.
carpentry skills. You gotta ask somebody.
Oh.
So I had a detail coming down, then bam, and then bump back out, and then wrap around.
Okay, so now look though. So you okay with painting this part?
So this part would be the wall color. Everything here.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Everything here is white. Now this looks like one complete piece of wood.
Okay. Makes sense.
Instead of just ending it, just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put the cap back on
And
it.
see, without this return piece, now it look funky.
It looks like it's incomplete.
Yeah, but when we put that cap in there, then we just glue it. Put that cap in there, now when you're looking at it from that side, it looks like this. It looks like one piece of wood.
You're absolutely right.
How about that?
I like that. That's perfect.
This is you. This is your idea. I just visualized it.
But it's perfect.
Well, you visualize it. I just, my OCD just kicked in.
I know. I get you. I got it. Got it. And he's done this, and it's a quick process, I'm assuming, other than making the cuts. But he's already rounded the corner. And then I can show you too where it is on the I can show you where it, see how it stops directly above the arch, right? Directly above the arch. Looks, okay, wait, let me zoom you out. Let me zoom you out because you can't really see. Okay, right there. It goes right at the arch on both sides. I'm okay with that. You can even see where the curtains previously were. Right there, in those two anchors. So that's probably where the curtains will go again. Y'all know I don't like high water curtains, so whatever it is, it'll pool at the bottom. But that's fine. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Nice. Especially over here. This is the part I can't wait to see because this is what you see when you first walk in. Like from here down, you'll really be able to see the dramatics of that on this big open area here. Okay, so now he has, let me go up. That's what his vision was, so that, do you have the picture? I could insert the picture when I edit this video to show what you didn't want to do. But now it just looks like one solid piece of crown molded, and then he added this little, okay, where's my finger? The finishing strip right there that's unfinished to make it look like wood once the paint goes all the way around. It'll just look like wood because he has finished it on this end, which is right here by the door. That looks so freaking good. Definitely will give the illusion that all of the rest of it is wood as you go around. Good job, baby.
Yeah, you're right too about the curtains. You're not even gonna see it.
No, you won't
Like
see it.
Closeness to the arch.
The curtains will be up there because I like to hang curtains high. The higher the better.
That's such a good idea. You're so smart. You're so smart. That is crazy. I was literally gonna take all of that crown molding down. I was gonna add chunks of wood.
When you said that, I thought, why would he do that?
I mean, that made sense to me.
Why would he take it down when you can add to it?
Who would know? This is cheat code.
She would know.
This cheat code 2021.
She knows.
Who, you?
She knows.
Apparently. This would have cost like at least 10 times more.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's beautiful. Scalpel. And ain't playing. He ain't playing. And he don't have on dress shoes. Intermission sharing here. Sharing? What the hell's my name? Intermission Sharon here. Okay. So, I was reading some of you guys' comments on the prepping video. And I saw a lot of questions kept coming across about how does it feel to know what I know and let Ron take the lead on the construction, the renovation, all that stuff. A lot of you asked also, does Ron even know that I know this stuff? And I'm gonna answer you guys. Intermission Sharon, because he's still putting up the trim work for me. Number one, if you guys do remember the whole house renovation stuff I done, all the way down to prepping the house for daughter to move back in. Prior to that, all the work you guys seen me do at my other house. I've always would have preferred, even though I love doing that type of stuff, I've always preferred to have, I'm holding this because I did not bring my tripod. I've always preferred to have the help, or to have that man that would do all the stuff that I done myself in the house. It's very welcoming. It's very good to sit back and watch him do his thing, whether I know it or not. You know what I mean? And sometimes as women that are very dominant, very independent, who had no choice, okay, but to do all the stuff herself, it does take a little bit of work to say, you know what, he is the man, this is what he loves, this is what he do, he did this before corporate, this is what he done before corporate. He's a natural carpenter, went to school for it, so he knows. Okay, Ron doesn't cut corners, he ain't gonna bootleg nothing. Now y'all know okay, bootleg. I'm a carpenter, learned my knowledge from grandpa taught me. And so having someone who is skilled, like truly skilled in this field, he is in heaven right now. And I have no problem, you know, letting him do his thing. He's a man. He feels like this is what you do. So that's why I haven't said anything, for that very reason. And that's why I'm okay with it, for that very reason. Because this is where we are. It's called balance. You know what I mean? Balance. And sometimes you have to, I don't know, I don't want to say pick your battles, because it's not a battle. We work well together. But this is his element. And I'm going to let him do that. And whenever he needs my help, I help. Just like that. Nothing else to it. If he need me, I assist. But it does feel good to sit back and just let him do his thing. I can't wait to show y'all the trim work, because he's all the way, yeah, he's in the dining area now with the trim work. So I'm going to show you guys a snippet of that. That's going to be my favorite part. Just him going around that whole area, because it'll be open to the sitting space, so you guys will get to see it actually transform all the way across to that space that you'll see when you walk in the distance. So this is just intermission Sharon answering a couple of you guys' questions, and it's not hard for me to know a lot of the stuff that he is teaching me. I like him to feel like the man who's teaching his lady how to do certain things. You know what I mean? It feels, sometimes you gotta just sit back, sis, and let them do what they do. You know, it's been a long time since I've had a man like of this caliber to even be able to do this type of stuff. And again, while I loved doing it, would I have preferred somebody else to do it? Yeah, I would have. But, you know, being the independent me, I didn't have a choice really on getting it done, you know. Did he fly? Please tell me, Lord, that that moth didn't fly on me, because I'm going to be out here in this neighborhood naked. Completely. So let me go take you inside and show you where he is so far with the work, with the trim work. You say sushi?
Did you rush me off?
Sit. Come here. Turn around so I can get you. Sit. Good boy. Okay, I didn't say sit in my lap, but I wanted you to face the camera so you can meet the family. Turn around, Remy. Turn around. Okay. Look at it starting to come together in here. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Look at that. Okay, so I bought 3 of these black and gold trim. The camera's definitely not doing it any justice to see how big this thing is. Okay, none whatsoever. 3 of them. And then I got these. Hold up, let me get the other one. I got these. 2, okay, somebody's got to come check it out. 2 of these. And they're really big. These, what are they made by? This one was, well, they both were that price. And then these were that price. But I have 3 of them. They're huge. Huge. And they got a little bit of weight on them. If I don't need all 3, because they won't fit, then I will return one. But I had to get them because, you know, if you don't, they'll be gone. But I felt like 3 would just really, you know, I have a thing for round circles and mirror, okay? And we need mirror in here to bounce off light. I'm gonna see if I can hold it up to see how big it is. Hold up. Let me turn you around so you can kind of see just the size. Okay. Okay. This thing is, ooh, it's huge. Look at that in front of me. See how big that is? Huge. Oh. I just feel like it's gonna make such a statement. And on top of that, it has the black that I love, and then the pop of gold. This was like a match made in heaven for me. I'll show you where I'm thinking of putting them. I'll show you that. And I'm gonna show you the bases up close, because I wanted to break up some of the black. So I have these, so you can get an idea, according to me, how big this thing is. And it's kind of a thin, fragile glass, but it has like, like, you see the gold specks here. It's got like gold, and then it's gray and white, and yeah. Have an idea of where to put these and these mirrors. Here, I'll show you where I think I want to put them, but I have options. I just knew I couldn't leave them in the store. Okay. Couldn't leave them. This is the wall right here that I want to put them on. I feel like it's big enough. Definitely big enough. It's way big enough to put them on this wall right here when it's done. Just imagine. 1, 2, 3. Boom. You will see. Done. Done, done, done. Hey family, outro Sharon here from the last few clips that you just seen. I forgot to do an outro. So hopefully this time I didn't repeat. I'm going to go back and look. Because I promise y'all I didn't mean to repeat a lot of the same clips in the last video, which I had no idea I had even done that. So just to bring you guys up to speed from what you saw day 1, day 2 of our revamp, okay? Couldn't think of a word. I just woke up and I just got my cup of coffee. Well, I just woke up and came home, I should say. So basically what you saw in this video was us adding trim work to an existing crown molding. And I said in that video, if you have existing crown molding that's standard size crown molding and you want to give your home space a little oomph without removing the crown molding and putting up a bigger crown molding, you can do a cheat sheet like we did by adding trim work, decorative, non-decorative, however you want to do it, below your actual crown molding that is already up, and then paint in between to give that illusion. That's what we're doing here. I just visualize thicker crown molding, more substantial crown molding in the space where our eye line can see. That was my idea. And of course he jumped right on board with it when he bought the trim work yesterday. And here we go today. Yesterday, rather. It's a different day. So, that's what you saw in that video. So, hopefully it was a little bit helpful in the event you are wanting to just kind of lux out, add to, upscale, upcycle, updo your current space without spending a ton of money, okay? So that was like a little cheat sheet. And once it's done, you'll actually see exactly what I'm talking about in the space. I think it's going to be beautiful. Now that I've got the ball rolling on that, Ron actually heard me say about the 6-inch 5-6 inch baseboard trim around your home or whatever, which is standard. I even have standard. A lot of times you see the 5-6 inch Sharon, it's early. I get it. Sip. Sip one more time. Okay. Most people have the standard, okay? A lot of the newer homes, okay, that are custom or that you see it in a lot of craftsman style homes where you have that, and especially older, even back older homes. We just downsized to this smaller baseboard here. I don't know when, but even back in much older homes, like back in the day, that's what they done. Thick baseboards. Ron wants to do the exact same thing we did up top, but on a slightly smaller scale in the areas that you will actually see, because I said it would be a waste to do it in areas you're not going to see where furniture is going to be over it. To me, it just didn't make sense. Anyway, one of the hallways that split to the left of the walk-in, because you can go two ways, left, right. That hallway, he wants to do that in that space. So he's going to do that today because we have so much trim work he went and bought, thinking that I needed him to get all the way up at the very, very top of that foyer area. I said, it's no need. Just don't. It's okay. That's regular crown molding. Leave it. It's fine. Nobody's really coming in looking all the way up there. So it just didn't make sense to me. So I told him, don't worry about it. I know Ron. Ron will eventually, mark my words, he's going to look at that crown molding once it gets done on the lower level, and he's going to say, I want it up there, Sharon. He's going to have to hire somebody to do that, because even that scaffold, whatever you call it, scaffold, whatever it is, that thing is not tall enough to get up top. So he's going to have to hire somebody to do it if he decides to go that route. Anyway, today we're going to be doing the bottom. Okay, the bottom half of where you can see coming into the house, going down that hallway. That's what's going to get done in today's episode that you'll see probably tomorrow. Okay, I'm trying to think of anything that I could possibly have left out. I don't know. I showed you guys a little tiny haul of the round mirrors and the two vases that I found at Home Goods that I really, really like. I know where I want those mirrors to go to. The vases, I kind of have an idea of where I want those to go to as well. I just thought they were beautiful and I wasn't leaving them because there were only two. So I snagged them up. If I don't use them, I can always take them back. Anyway, I hope this video was definitely helpful for you guys that are doing a little bit of reconstructing in your home or thinking about it or whatever the case is. You're not going to get the real true, I see what she's saying, picture until we paint. Until that paint is up there and that crown molding is popping that white off, you ain't going to get it, sis. But until then, stay tuned. If you like these types of house to home videos, make sure you smash the subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with somebody you think it might help. Excuse me. Share it with someone you think it might help. And I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back in this element with those of you that love this type of stuff. Like, it feels good now. I'm sinking into the swing of things, you know? Anyway, this is the outro because I forgot to film one last night. And I love you guys, and I will catch you in the next House to Home episode. And I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. And I gotta go. Bye.